And just like that, we're back in here once again, guys. Another episode of Weekly Win Streak. As always, I'm your host, TP3 Bets, joined by none other than the man himself. What up, bro, on this fine Wednesday? It's hump day, baby. How are we doing today, bro?
Oh, we're excellent. We're doing awesome, man. How are you?
We're just vibing away. I'll tell you what, we'll be doing good if we can get 3 more runs in this freaking Diamondbacks game. That's how I'll be able to tell you how we're doing. So, we get 3 more runs in that game, we'll be doing great. If not, we're gonna be fucking pissed off. So, we'll see how that ends up going. You have any action so far today?
Yeah, I do. Same shit, different day. Same shit, different day. Like literally, I could bet on the sun coming up tomorrow, and I'd place the bet, and tomorrow would be fucking Armageddon, and the sun wouldn't come up, and that would be the end of it. So you better hope that odds doesn't come out anywhere, because I'll fucking bet it. I'll bet it.
You know what we need you to do, bro, right now?
What's that?
We need you to bet on Kamala Harris to win the election. That's truly
seriously.
how it is.
Seriously.
That's what we need. If that's true, if that's how you feel right now, brother, that's what you got to do, man. You got to jinx her.
Yeah, we gotta use it to our advantage. I don't know, man. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. man.
Hey, it's just like I told you.
8th inning. I put my head down for a second. Just want to relax, take a little breather before the show. Lift my head again. It's 5-3, like that, snap of a finger. But I know in that same game you cashed.
I did actually cash for once. To be honest with you, I thought I was completely cooked. Like, I thought there was no way that I was going to hit, and it was completely cooked. But we did cash the over in that game. Shout out the Cubs bullpen for being dog shit, as always. They never let me down. Out of all things that have let me down over the last couple of weeks in the MLB, the Cubs bullpen still remains the one consistent thing that will never let me down. So that was nice. We'll see what happens as this Diamondbacks game. I ain't feeling too good about it. Nobody can score runs anymore. It feels like they did all their scoring at the top of the game now. But anyway, bro, let's talk about a different topic here. So let's talk about some football games here before we get into some plays in baseball for everyone for later on in the stream. So we just saw Bryce Young finally got benched by the Carolina Panthers. And as of right now, the Carolina Panthers this week are on the road at the Vegas Raiders catching 5.5 points. Do you have any interest in backing the 0-2 team here this week?
No, I don't. I've seen Andy Dalton throw more interceptions than I have touchdowns as a Browns fan. Cleveland, here you go. No. The only person that got any added value is Deontay Johnson or Adam Thielen if you have him on fantasy. But other than that, still a dog shit team. What about you, TP3? You're going to take a little stab on that?
So let's start out with this here. So this is actually hilarious. This literally just popped up on my phone as I was trying to find it. Since the start of the 2017 NFL season, a team is 0-2 playing as an underdog in week 3. Their record is 21-25-1 straight up. Not that great. Their record against the spread is 31-15-1, good for 67.4%. That would be the Giants, the Broncos, the Rams, and the Jags. Are you interested in backing any of those teams this week?
Not the Giants, because they play my Browns. I can see the Rams pulling it out. McVay always gets a lot out of his teams, always gets a lot out of bad teams. But no, I mean, I'm not dying to back any of those teams. What about you?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to back some of these teams, to be honest with you. So yesterday I told you guys I was going in the dungeon once we got off the stream, and I was going to be in the lab, just looking at stats and numbers for the next couple hours. And so until I realized my EPA stat sheet didn't get redone until today. So I realized my EPA stat sheet wasn't updated till today. So I'm going to have to go relook at that one. But I will say, Tampa Bay has some very faulty victories so far. Tampa Bay's victory against Detroit was very, very faulty. You look, Detroit, I think, double outgained them. Detroit was like 1 for 7 on touchdowns and red zone possession. So there's some really bad numbers on Tampa Bay. I can't lie now. Does that mean I'm definitely betting Denver? Dude, I don't want to bet Denver with my money or your money, but we might have to do it completely out of principle. Hey, we got that boy West by God in the chat, man. Yeah, I can't lie to you. That one is right now is very interesting to me. So let's get some trends in here right now. So like I said, we had those winless road dogs in the 59% spot here. There was something else that's active here. I don't know. I can't find it right now, but teams that are 0-2 against the spread play a lot better in the upcoming week. See if I can't find this one for you guys here. There's a lot of messages in this group chat. I know somebody sent it. Here we go. So NFL underdogs of 5.5 points right now are 9-1 against the spread with 5 outright victories so far this season. That's absurd. Let's see if we can't find this trend in here though for y'all. It's got to be in here somewhere, man. Okay, here we go. This only comes around one time a year, guys. You have NFL teams that are 0-2 straight up in ATS in week 3. They're also 59.6% against the spread. That's the Rams, Ravens, Panthers, Titans, and Giants. So there you go right there. Obviously, the Ravens didn't meet that other one I said that was 31-15-3 because they're technically favored in the game. So they don't meet that one. But, I mean, damn. I mean, if you were to pick one of the, so you're really not interested in a single one of these dogs after all the stats I read out.
Well, I mean, now that you mention, I mean, the Ravens probably. I don't see a way that they go 0-3. I don't see a way that they go 0-3. But honestly, I haven't dipped into the NFL slate quite yet, dude. Okay. I've been really trying to turn the ship around and trying to get some fucking dubs in the MLB here in the forefront. So I haven't done a deep dig like you have in the dungeon there.
Okay. Sounds like Bro needs to get some dungeon work in tonight.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I'm going to give you all quick thoughts here. The Giants are probably going to be a play, to be honest with y'all. I absolutely hate it. I don't know if I can bring myself to bet the Broncos here, honestly, but Tampa Bay looked like frauds yesterday. I need to relook at my numbers now that they're going to be updated more. The Panthers, I don't know if I can pull the trigger on the Panthers, man. Quarterback change or not, I just don't know if I can do it. I mean, I think I'm definitely going to be on the Jags against the Bills. I mean, the Bills numbers check out. Everything looks great so far for the Bills, but I mean, the Jags are in a must-win game. And also, too, like the Jags, there are some really good numbers when Doug Peterson's is an underdog. I don't have him in front of me right now, but Doug Peterson as an underdog is much, much, much better than he's been as a favorite against the spread in his career. So odds are on Monday Night Football, I'll be on the Jags in that game against Buffalo. I mean, they're playing their season on the line, and Buffalo's been sitting back fat and happy. I know Buffalo's going to have extended rest and whatnot, but it's all factored in the spread at this point in time. I can't lie, man. I know Cooper Kupp's out. I know Puka Nakua's out. But, I mean, you look at the 49ers on the flip side of things, bro. The 49ers, they don't have Deebo Samuel. They don't have Ricky Pearsall. They don't have Christian McCaffrey. I mean, 7.5 points. We saw how bad they were last year when they didn't have Deebo Samuel. I know Trent Williams was out as well over that stretch, but I mean, come on, man. I think that like we gotta hop in on the Rams. Like, it is disgusting. I haven't made any official picks yet, but I think the Rams are a disgusting pick that we might have to make this upcoming week. They're going to be missing all their receivers. Like, I feel like the 49ers might be like the most publicly bet side. Nobody's going to take into account how much, because like, think about it, bro. We talked about it. Weren't you the one who said take Brandon Ayuk under his receiving yards in the first game of the season?
Yeah,
exactly. And so Brandon Ayuk hasn't really done anything yet. He looks out of sync. So now you're relying on a guy who had no training camp and has played horrible so far this season. And Brandon Ayuk, like, feels like everything's lined up here for the Rams. Like, the Rams and Niners know each other well. Like, I think we got to look at the Rams pretty heavy, bro.
Well, I mean, that's what I said. I said McVay might be able to would get the most out of a bad team. So yeah, I don't hate it. To be honest with you, I had no idea they played. I had no idea they played the 49ers, but I don't hate that at all. And the fact that they are very familiar with each other, that's a good spot to be in. I think advantageous, some may say.
Yeah. So definitely love that spot right there. And then the other one too, like, so I back to what you said about the Ravens. So I really do think the Cowboys are in a bounce back spot after how bad they played, but the Ravens are in a must win game. So here's something to think about here with the Ravens. You look at Lamar Jackson, and Lamar Jackson didn't really run last week. And if you look at him against Kansas City, he ran like 14 times. Lamar Jackson in games that are more meaningful and bigger time games, like must-win games, he runs the ball a lot more than he does in the games where he doesn't, and he plays better in those games when he actually runs the ball and makes himself a threat. I think we have the perfect time here to take a teaser. So Washington has some of the worst stats I've ever seen in my entire life. And keep in mind, none of those haven't won stats are active on Washington because they won the luckiest game in NFL history last week that I was on the losing end of. And then also on top of that, the Bengals need this game like blood. Now, I don't know if the Bengals are going to fuck around and cover 8 points or not this week. It's a lot of points. What if we tease the Ravens up to 6, and then we tease the Bengals down to 2, or we could do them in a 7-point, tease the Ravens at that's what we got to do right there. Ravens is a 7-point teaser up to 6, and then take the Bengals down to I guess it'd be -1 in that 7-point teaser. I think you got to lay -120, but I think it might be worth it right there. What do you think?
I like it. I mean, I don't mind. I haven't had luck on the teasers, but I love them. I love it.
I hate them.
Hey, yeah. It just seems like it's too good to be true. I mean, but how does that not hit?
That's what I'm saying, bro. That feels like the best. Like, I had the epiphany today when I was at the gym. I was thinking about all these stats, thinking about all this stuff. I was listening to a podcast, and they were like talking about how bad the Bengals run defense is. And I was like, because I was honestly going to lay 8 with the Bengals. I was like, you know what? I was like, fuck the points, man. Why don't we just tease the Ravens and tease the Bengals? Because I was already thinking like Dallas and the Ravens is the perfect game where you tease one team early in the week. Maybe it flips, and then you tease the other team, and then you have both teams and teasers. Like, I think that might actually be the play right there. And I'm honestly not a huge teaser guy. I hate teasers. But so as long as I don't determine the Ravens to be a max play or the Bengals to be a max play, I might throw that down as a 1-unit teaser right there. And then, bro, if I'm going to make you feel better here about your tough luck run. So you remember 2 weeks ago when I told you about when I had the Titans against the Bears, or they didn't allow a touchdown and gave up a 17-point lead. Now teams leading by 17 points and not allowing a touchdown. We're 62-1 in the NFL entering that Sunday, and now 62-2. Well, I don't have the exact number in front of me that no team in NFL history had ever lost by scoring 3 touchdowns and their opponents scoring 0. And you know who did that to me? The Giants. So I've been on historical bad beats so far to start out the NFL season. So that's the way it's been going lately. And you know what they say? Luke Combs said it best. Oh Lord, when it rains, it pours. I don't have a melodic voice like you do, so that's my best right there.
We loved it.
I don't know if I mispronounced that word either, but anyway, I don't have that singing voice like Bro does, so maybe I should let him do that one. But
no, you have the charm there. Charm.
But yeah, that's what I'm thinking on NFL. You have any other thoughts on NFL this week so far? No plays are official yet. I've made one official play. It's in my VIP. It's on SoBet, and it is a max play in the NFL in the college football this week.
Oh no, I don't have right now any plays. I started to work on my graph for last year. I was really good at like 3 to 4 leg player prop parlays, like one player prop from each game, and just kind of mixing them together. I hit a lot of them. And I'm just kind of putting together my own stat sheet and data sheet for like defenses that you want to utilize against, and defenses that are stronger against pass, stronger against the run, etc., and just kind of targeting teams. So I've been working on that, but I haven't really gotten into individually capping the games or anything.
Okay. Well, you know what? You're going to have to tell me what the strongest plays are in your data sheet. I'm very interested to hear that. That's the type of stuff right there that I love, because I'm about to be deep in the data after I get done with this stream and my Instagram stream after this. But before we go to MLB picks, we're almost there. I'm almost done talking about nonsense right now. Bro, I know one play that you're going to have to take with me in college football this week, and it's not the max play. We can't take it yet because first halves aren't available yet, but it should be 14.5 to 16.5. You know what the play is?
I don't.
All right, I've come on here for 3 weeks and told you guys we're buying one team.
Oh, Indiana? Hold on.
In
What's the spread?
Signetti, we trust, baby. They're playing Charlotte this week. Charlotte is one of the worst teams in all of college football. I have them ranked, I believe, 123rd out of 134 teams in all of college football. Their defense is pathetic. Their offense can't do anything. And what have we seen out of Signetti? He's like Anthony Edwards. He just wants to kill everything in front of him, like Anthony Edwards said. This guy is the GOAT when it comes to blowing teams out. Signetti is going to put his foot on their necks, and you know what he's going to do? Stomp on it even harder for a second time. This game, Indiana is going to pound them. I'll take them first half because if the first half doesn't hit, I'm hammering them full game live. So we'll take Indiana first half. That'll definitely be a one-unit play. And Indiana, by the way, all their EPA, DVOA, all that stuff has them right now as a top 15 team in all of college football. So that's even better.
Yeah, man, they're playing really well. They're playing really well, and the turn happened so quickly. They've been shit for so long, and now pretty good offense, really good defense, flying around the field. We love it. We love it for the Big Ten. We love it for the Big Ten.
Yeah, I wonder how long till Wisconsin fires Luke Fickell and goes after Signetti. It can't be long. So
yeah, you
think
gotta
that's
wonder. Fickell's a bum.
Yeah, by the way, if it makes you feel any better, this over is definitely not hitting in the Diamondbacks game. They haven't scored a run since the third inning. We were at 8 runs after 3 innings, and they have not scored a run since. They probably won't score a run the rest of the game. So that's how baseball goes. But anyway, that's the perfect segue, guys. Look, we had 2 plays go off earlier today in baseball. Looks like we're going to be 1-1 so far today. All those plays every single day, guys, are posted on SoBet. It's right there next to Bro's beautiful face. SoBet. Yes, we post all our plays there every single day. Currently have 2 more plays up on there in the MLB tonight, and we'll be giving them both out for free on here. So you're lucky you're on here. But tomorrow, I believe there's 8 daytime MLB games. I can guarantee y'all one thing. We will not be live until the same time again tomorrow. So don't miss out on that action. Click the link in my bio, in Bro's bio. Use promo code BROBRO, promo code CP3. $9.95 a month. That's $9.95. Yesterday, somebody thought I was saying $995, but $9. I wish it was that much, but $9. No, I'm just kidding. I don't wish it was that much. It'd be fucked up. But it's $9.95 a month, 30 cents a day to get all our plays every single day. TP3, Bro, the entire team. But Bro, take us away. We're bringing the fucking vibe in here, man. If I have to, I'm going to burn incense and walk around this room tomorrow if we don't have a winning day today. So what are you taking?
Well, fuck, dude. I got to look at this because now I don't know. I'm going to end up having to give something out to the standard feed. I mean, this is chalky as fuck, but this is probably my strongest play on the board today. Cardinals -1. I got it this morning at -148. Mm-hmm. I've said it 100 times on this show. Cardinals at home versus righties. Cheat code. And here we are again with Sonny Gray at home. With some no-name guy throwing for the Pirates. This guy has not done well, to say the least. His last 2 starts combined, I think he had something like fucking 16 runs or 15 runs in only 12 innings of work or 13 innings of work. So not good. And Sonny Gray is elite at home. 9-5 at home with a 2.56 ERA. And he already pitched against the Pirates this year. 1.29 ERA in 7 innings. So I really like the Cardinals -1.
They couldn't talk you off that one. Jake Woodford's trash, so I think that's definitely
Woodford's his name.
Let's just put it this way. He's so bad that his picture on Action Network and ESPN is still him in a White Sox jersey. So that's how bad he is. That tells you all you need to know right there. Fade the guy wearing a White Sox jersey. If you touch the White Sox, you're cursed. So there you go right there. I like that play a lot. Let's go with the play I like a lot here. We're going to back the hottest
what do you got,
right now. I told you guys, man, I was in the dungeon yesterday. I researched MLB all day, and I researched football all night. Framber Valdez right now is currently the best pitcher in all of baseball in the last 5 outings. He has a 1.38 ERA. Dylan Cease has ceased to get people out. He's a 4.28 ERA in his last 5 starts. Sure, he had a good start his second time in a row facing the San Francisco Giants, but I don't think it's going to be the same here, as the Astros have a much better lineup. If you look, this game technically is played at 6:40, but they're on the West Coast, so this is a daytime baseball game. The Houston Astros in daytime baseball games are currently the best lineup in the MLB season long, and in the last 30 days, they're top 5 at the plate. Let's also not forget to mention their top 5 offense in the last 8 days in both runs and batting average right now. Ultimately, all these signs are going to put me on the Astros here in this game, guys. Dylan Cease is simply not that good, in my opinion. I thought he was fade material at the beginning of the season. We got burned. He's really regressed. I think the Astros come out here and get this win. Seattle's on their heels. They know the Yankees will probably handle business for them, and they want to put as much separation as possible before their day off.
Sharp. Yeah, I love the Astros. And they got a couple of really good pitchers. Valdez, Blanco, but yeah, I mean, I really like that angle. And the public better. They remember Dylan Cease just absolutely dealing months and months and months ago, and they see Padres at home, and Padres at home, and are just lock, auto lock, and it's not that. It's not that at all. I really like that play. Do you have anything else for us?
Oh, I do have another play. Do you have another play for the people?
I have a prop. That's all I can give out right now.
All right, drop your prop.
Fire away this afternoon, but I'm packing it in.
Hey, it's fair. There's football coming this weekend. Might as well conserve the units and get ready for football.
Yep. But what do you got?
All right. Going back to back here, guys. Rapid fire.
Yeah.
I haven't posted this play just yet on SoBet main feed. I will in a minute. So tonight's game, guys, we have the Toronto Blue Jays on the road here at the Texas Rangers. Last night, these teams scored like 1 million runs, but tonight they won't, because Bowden Francis is pitching. Bowden Francis is a 1.05 ERA last month and a 1.55 ERA in his last 4 starts. He carried a no-hitter into the 9th inning. He's done it twice now this season and then blown his no-hitter. You look at this guy, he's been going crazy. The Blue Jays lineup looks solid against a lefty. The Jays have a top 10 lineup in batting average in the last 8 days, and the Rangers are actually a bottom 5 lineup, even with their big explosion yesterday. The Rangers had a good offensive day, but they have not done much at all to brag about this season. It's been a very disappointing season from them. Ultimately, I look at this, I get the better pitcher, the hotter lineup. So that's a play every single time for me. I'll take them in this game. I don't see the Rangers doing a damn thing besides striking out.
Yeah, I love it. We love it. The fans love it. TP3, sharp as can be. So, what time does that game start?
The Blue Jays?
Yeah.
Let's see here. What time do we start? I'm navigating right now. It's probably like a 8 o'clock start since it's Central Time. 8:05.
Boy, I was looking at the under in that game for sure, but I don't think there's any room to operate there. It's a very tight squeeze. But that Bowden boy is disgusting, man. Can you imagine how hurt? Talk about bad beats. Taking fucking no hitters into the 9th and getting smoked both times? No way, Jose.
So here's something even funnier. I don't know if y'all are as big of Bad Beats fans as I am on ESPN. Van Pelt and Stanford Steve every Monday when they do Bad Beats and they go through the games. They were like, "There's so few bad beats last week." They're like, "We got to go to baseball." And sure enough, I knew exactly where they were going when they said that at the top of the thing. They went to the Mets versus the Blue Jays. Bowden Francis is a no-hitter. It's 1-0 going in the 9th inning. Lindor, it's a leadoff home run. Then they take him out, and then Chad Green walks the bases loaded, gives up a sac fly. Then he gives up like a bases-clearing double. And then next thing you know, there's 2 outs. They give up they let Varsho steal second base for the indifference or whatever. And some dude who's hitting a $180 hits a single with 2 outs, down by like 6 runs in the 9th inning, 6-1 in the 9th inning to hit that over 7.5, baby. The worst beat in MLB history.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Man, I have PTSD. I have PTSD right now. I just can't.
Yeah, I'm about to have PTSD once the Diamondbacks and Rockies over bad beats me here. Yeah, we're already in the bottom of the 8th, and it's 6-2 still. It's been 6-2 since the 3rd inning, so that's awesome.
That is insane, man. Well,
it's baseball.
At least you got fuck. I mean, It's getting to the point where it's like, listen, can you guys just do what you're supposed to do? Can you do what you're supposed to do? What is going on here? But it doesn't work that way sometimes.
It doesn't.
I got a lot of people that were asking me their favorite play for an up to promo. So generally speaking, you're going to be wanting to look at like a dog or a team in a high scoring game that you think is going to go up too early so you can cash out on your bet early. Is there or is there not a play that's still on the board that you like for up to?
Obviously, Toronto, because Texas isn't scoring off Francis today. That's a good question. Let's see here. I mean, it's kind of gross, but I think the Royals.
Bro, no, that's fine. That's where I was going with it. That's what I think too.
Really?
I mean, Marsh is shit, but Scooball is like, he has not been playing good lately.
I mean, it's what do I always say? In division, late in the season, that's when the best pitchers usually have their worst starts. I mean, that doesn't mean it always happens. A lot of times they'll come out and do what Zach Wheeler does, but I mean, it just feels like it. They've seen him. I think it's like the fourth time they've seen him all season long. It feels like the perfect spot for him to come in here and get his shit rocked.
Yeah. I agree. I was looking at the Royals, and then I kind of like the Phillies.
Really? I like the other side in that game. I mean, Freddie Peralta's been lights out.
He gives up a lot of home runs.
He does. That is true. But then again, Aaron Nola's been getting shit canned as well.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm just trying to find the game where I believe 2 runs will come quick and hot. And I would just love to see like a little Trey Turner single, a little Schwarber home run, 2-run homer or something like that. Even though Schwarber bets lead off, so I guess I don't know how exactly that would happen. Interesting. Well, I like the Royals, and I still don't hate the Phillies, but I got to figure something out. I got to fire something tonight, TP3. We got to make the coin back somehow, some way. I'll get redemption. It'll happen.
We will get redemption. It looks like I'm about to go 1-1. So what can you say?
Right.
Let's sleep the night slate, guys. Adam said he took the White Sox. Look at him. I'm not even trying to roast you or anything like that. Actually, I think the White Sox are winning, so I can't even say it. But you work too hard to bet on the White Sox. But it is the Angels, so actually I don't hate that. I forgot they're playing the Angels, so I actually can't hate on it that much. All right, that's all I got for today's show. You got anything else, bro? We got a special guest coming on here tomorrow, guys. So y'all get hyped up. We're gonna be talking football only tomorrow. Yeah, the over on the Rockies game is completely cooked and it's Smalls. It's fucking ridiculous too, man.
Yeah, the MLB has been dirty. It's been nasty. It's done nasty things. The only other prop I like, I'll tell you, I like Schwarber to hit a home run.
Okay.
I like Schwarber to hit a home run today. Was thinking about sprinkling. May still sprinkle, but Peralta has been getting hit hard, and Schwarber has really good record historically against Mr. Peralta. So I think Schwarber should hopefully gets a little homer. He's been hot lately. I love it. Who do we got Nasty tomorrow, or do we got
No, we got Dusty.
Dusty? Oh! I thought you said Nasty. Dusty. Okay, Dusty's picks. Yeah, fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he'll come on here and give us a pick for Thursday Night Football, and we'll be breaking down Thursday Night Football in tomorrow's video. Maybe even a little MLB as well, some college football. We got all types of stuff coming for y'all. So y'all lock in, get ready. Not sure when our next show will be after that, guys. I'll be down in Tallahassee this weekend for Florida State versus Cal. Can't believe I'm wasting back-to-back weekends going to see this fucking team play in person, but it's what we're about to do. So, yeah, we'll figure something out. Possible stream on Friday, but for sure we're going to have a Thursday show for y'all.
Yep. We love it. We love it, and we'll be back better than ever in the green somehow or some way. We will be there. We will be there.
We will be there, guys. Bro, do the commercial and take us out.
Oh, and take us out.
Yeah, well, you got to switch the mojo, man. So you're taking us out.
Okay, we can do that. Guys, one of the coolest things about SoBet is even if you cannot hit a bet for the fucking life of you, like me, we have 50 other vetted professional sports experts on SoBet, where if one capper goes cold for just a little bit of time, like I have, you have so many other great cappers like TP3, like multiple others, like Dusty, who's going to be joining our show tomorrow. Like all these great cappers on here that are hot, that are firing, and you're able to take their insight and picks. It's all in one place. Guys, SoBet gives you an unlimited amount of resources to make the most informed decisions when you're slamming against the sports books. And you know, we're on it when it comes to knowing promos and knowing what types of things are out here. Home run boost and parlay boost and boosting games. We want to give you all the edge and all the games and put you in the best position to be successful every single day, 365, and that's on SoBet. Guys, we love you so much. The vibes are going to be so high tomorrow, higher than me, higher than the Empire State Building, very high, higher than anyone would ever expect here. But we have to bounce back. It's 5 p.m. tomorrow. NFL football. We're going to have some college football. We're going to have some MLB. We're going to have it all. 5 p.m. tomorrow. That's TP3. I'm What Up Bro. I'm in desperate need of W's. So let's eat them like fucking Jameis Winston and let's do this. Come on. W's.